Hi there, thanks for joining us and welcome to our debut show of Pink Coconut Television. Yeah, it's our first ever show, so if I fob up or the set falls apart, it's all scripted. So what is Pink Coconut Television? Well, quite simply put, it is a show about anything and everything. We cover all your favourite subjects from art, theatre, film, politics, sports, the politics of sports, the price of milk, parenting, how to avoid being a parent if that's the case. If it's hot and trending, no doubt we'll cover it. Now on tonight's show we'll have a special acoustic performance from a Kiwi R&B singer. I'll be dropping clues about the singer. Let's see if you can work out who it is. We're also going to chat to the editor of Pink Coconut, the online magazine. Our social guide shares what's worth keeping an eye out for, and we have our sports wrap with our sports rapper. Beat that. All right, time to meet our featured guests. With me on the desk, two brothers who are no strangers to our TV sets and movie screens, Rene and Joe Naufahu. Boys, thanks for coming on board.
Hello. Good to be here, man. Good to be here, brother.
Mostly guys. Hey, I struggled with the intro for you both, so I'm hoping you can help me out here. I had the brothers actors slash musicians slash dancers slash writers slash directors. Is that the correct order, and did I miss anything out?
Just the Queenslanders at the end.
Oh yeah, Queenslanders. Yeah. Do we really want to go there? Do we really want to go there? Now, before we talk
One in a row,
yeah. We'll take it, we'll take it too. Now, before we talk about the film The Last Saint, we want to get up close and personal with you both. We want to get to know you better. So what's the cultural background, and where did you boys grow up?
Well, we were, I was born in Herne Bay, and then my parents made the great real estate decision to move out to New South Remuera, which was going to be Otara. Hell yeah.
Now, you guys talked about growing up playing rugby, so
playing rugby. Yeah, we was playing a rugby.
Playing a rugby.
What did you do when you was grow up?
It was scripted. It's in my script. So when did acting come into play?
Just one of those cheesy things. First experience in front of a camera was I did a music video, and I was walking along the street with my girlfriend at the time, and someone asked, what was that classic car pulls over and asked us if we want to do a video. Yeah. I woke up a few hours later, and all of a sudden I was famous in Holland. No.
Do you want some counselling, bro?
You're wearing a mask.
Did you feel like Queensland shoulder? Anyway, so it was. We just happened from the music video. I got asked to audition for a show called Shorten Street, which is the first soap opera.
You did some research, so I was wondering if you can.
That's a big jockstrap, man. Yeah.
So, what role is this?
I don't know. I think that's The Rock's Hercules prequel, called Scarecules.
Yeah.
And
I can't believe you fit into that white dress.
Hey, what are these stains on it?
We also got this one.
That was.
We went into the family home. We got the photo albums out. So
where did you get these photos, man? Because Mum was saying she rang up the police the other night because someone dodgy was hanging around.
Was this the audition for the market or Shorten Street?
Hey, you've seen that a million times now, eh? Hey, everyone does it, bro. Yeah, I started it, man. That's where it all started, bro.
This is the Hain train, bro. This is the Hain train from New South Wales.
I waited 8 years for this. Now, let's talk about the film, The Last Saint. I mean, as an actor, you arrive on set and the script's already provided for you. So what motivated you to write the script for The Last Saint?
Oh, look, as a Polynesian actor, I wanted to concentrate on stories that are urban, and we don't necessarily have to be in a lava or be 100% Whaasā or like traditional Tongan style to tell our story. Because I think that that second generation Polynesian Pacific Islanders, man, they've got a lot of stories to tell in an urban context. And so, the challenge is I wanted to write a story that caught the humanity of what's going on and the dangers that face our youth today in a truthful way.
Is this your story? Is this a story about your life or someone you know about?
Well, I think you know, I mean, it's like going up to Colonel Sanders and asking for the secret herbs and spices. You know, you don't give that, you don't give that stuff away. It's just that an artist always finds there's always elements of inspiration. Some are factual and some, you know. But I think that when it's, you know, the audience can tell whether or not it's genuine or not. It's like when a singer sings from the heart. When a vocalist finds that they can connect with the material, you get the strongest vocals from, because they're singing with their soul, right? It's the same for actors, it's the same for directors, you know? And so what I wanted to do was, with my one, I was like, you know what? This is going to be my only chance to make a film, and if it's my chance to make a film, and it might be my last film, if it sucks, then I'm going to make sure I go out telling the story that I want to tell, surrounded by people that I want to surround myself with. Like, there's going to be challenging, because the character that this guy plays on screen, and like the world, like if people think Jake the Muss is out there, there's a guy called Pinball, and he's like,
Joe, as an actor, this role must have been juicy meat that you could sink your teeth into.
It was good fun. It was funny because the first role that he offered me was the bodyguard. So it's a character named Tiger that Xavier ends up playing. And so I think I did 1 or 2 read-throughs as Tiger, eh? And I don't know, I just, there was something about Pinball, man, and I was like, bro, you gotta give me a crack at Pinball. I said, let me have a read of Pinball. And from the read-through, I just felt that was something that I could bring a little bit of my own crazy life to. And make it come alive, and that's, it was just, I mean, all the shoots were night shoots, so you're kind of in that sort of, 3, 4 in the morning, you're a little bit deluded, you're getting a bit delirious, and I think it kind of worked with the character, but it was heaps of fun, man.
Directing your younger brother in such for a character who's really out there and crazy, must have been an advantage knowing the way he grew up. Were there instances where
totally.
Said, remember when Mum didn't let you come?
He's the worst.
No, there's heaps
he
of
knows
times.
how to push the buttons.
Yeah. Like there's times like, directors go to talk to actors, and there was just sometimes I'll just go like, bro, I'm not feeling that shit, bro. I'm just not, you're not there. He'd get eek up, man. And he'd look at me and he could see all the crew be like, Jason, there's something there. But I knew what I needed, and I knew what I wanted, and I knew what he'd thank me at the end of the day. Because it's a very, the relationship between an actor and director is a very privileged thing to be in. It's a very rare space. See, in New Zealand, we don't really talk like this about art and because it's not the Kiwi way.
Did you ever get eco mad and go, well, the script is shit?
No, I just made up my own lines. So he's like, I don't know Pinball says this. I said, he doesn't.
But we were talking about that, like, the whole attitude, like, because directing is like coaching, and we were thinking, man, that's probably why Valerie doesn't have an island coach. Because you imagine, like, when she's at the Commonwealth Games and she throws a no for it, you can imagine, coach, what do you think that's for? What do you think that is? Oh, you're Olympic champion, you think you can throw that stuff now, eh? Could you imagine that? Like, it really would be like, that's how,
And then you got your mum and all the aunties in the stand throwing in their 5 cents as well.
It's like you throw one good throw, it's like almost world record. And what happened to that 5 you didn't throw?
Yeah, but see, the thing is, when he gives me the tips on set, it's like that. But then when it's one of the girls or the, oh no, we just gotta work on bringing it out a little bit more.
Like they say, man, the world don't move to the beat of just one drum, man. Well, it might be right for you, but it might be not for some, man.
We actually got some footage of the film which we're going to show right now.
You make the drop-offs tonight. If anything goes wrong with any of the deliveries, there'll be problems. I'm not carrying a gun.
mate.
He's had enough.
I say when he's had enough.
Be for pain.
Be for pleasure.
Do you find it difficult watching yourself, especially such an intense character like Pinball?
It's something you have to do. I find like something you have to do as an actor is you have to see what you look like and like see, you know, sort of find what your reactions and actions are like on screen, because it's, you know, but
He loves it.
no,
He watches himself.
Was it your idea to do most of the scenes shirtless?
He watches himself on screen like this. He watches. Other people hate it, man, but he loves it. Man.
especially slow motion is.
I mean, you guys are so tight as brothers. Like, do you have to spend time talking to the other members of the family and say, hey, look, I'm just acting here, you know, I'm not reaching out about something that you said to me when I was a younger kid or anything like that?
Like Dad, after he watched, he saw some of the rough stuff or the rough edits of Saint, and he goes, "Oh, I don't like that guy, hey." And I was like, "This is just that character, though, dude." He goes, "Yeah, I don't like you play that part, hey."
No, but he's pretty hardcore though.
Yeah.
Dad's pretty. He's pretty staunch.
But isn't that awesome that he said, I don't like that guy?
Yeah,
He's not
yeah.
seeing his son, you
Yeah.
know, he's seeing...
No,
the
he meant
character.
his son. He doesn't like him.
I said, "Dad, why you gonna say that about me for, man?"
That's why he's a good actor,
He
man.
wasn't. So this was before he had seen the.
Dad,
I
just
don't
when no
that
movie
guy,
playing.
Man, that's cold.
Now, the promotion for the movie, it's all set, all the interviews, and yes, I mean, there's going to be a lot of write-ups. One of the write-ups that I really enjoyed reading featured yourself and Beulah, who plays the lead role. It's on the online magazine Pink Coconut, and joining us right now is the editor of the online magazine, Katrina Lolo here. Welcome, Kat.
Happy to be sitting next to some Queenslanders.
Yeah. Solid. Thanks, Kat. That's it. So we'll move on. Okay. Hey, Kat, how did the idea for Pink Coconut, the magazine, come about, and how did you become the editor?
Pretty much, I was having a conversation with my boss, Tony Amos, and I was telling him about how I thought we should have this avenue for PIs to come and find out about other PIs doing their thing in the industry. And he had this idea for a digital publication. So we kind of married those two ideas up together, and we came up with the magazine. And it was during that conversation that he gave me the role of editor and blessed it Pink Coconut. Pretty cool.
You're 24, fresh out of uni. You're married to this idea of Pink Coconut now. You got the idea for the magazine. What's the magazine all about?
You know, part of my role before, you know, working with social media and stuff, I see all these young PIs coming into the station. It's just these young, talented, creative people, and I feel like we don't have an avenue to push their work out further, you know, within the media, or else the media doesn't want to show them that sort of attention. So that's what Pink Coconut's all about. It's just giving them that platform to showcase their work to the world, really, yeah.
And because the interview you did with Rens and Beulah,
Really great
I mean, when you
interview.
get rid of all the Queensland shit that they talk about.
Hey, take it easy, all right? You got three of us here, all right? There's three of us, all right?
Who else has been featured on Pink Coconut, the online magazine?
For the first issue, we had Paris Scobal, who I'm a huge fan of. The last July issue, we had Manu Vatuve and his brother Lopini.
Queensland supporters.
Yep. God. We've also had Giant Killer and Bowtie Click. It was really cool to see their sort of musical sensibilities and bring that up to the world as well. Yeah, pretty cool.
What's up for the next issue of Pink Coconut magazine?
We've got the gorgeous Lady Six on the front cover. We spoke to Kiwi designer Sarah Lilly, and we also spoke to Black Fern's captain Fiao of Almau City. She was awesome. Yeah, pretty cool.
Where can we find the magazine?
You can find it on newfm.com or radio531pi.com. It's digital, it's online, so share it. And it's free. It's free, guys. Share it with everyone around the world.
Thanks for joining us, Kat. Kat is single and she's looking for a boyfriend, so.
Oh my goodness. Yes.
The editor of a magazine as well. Now, before we go into our community notices, here's clue number 1 for our special guest artist. I am female and I attended Auckland Girls Grammar, not Macaulay High, Auckland Girls Grammar. Here's Sana with your community notices.
Thanks, Jandals. Hey everyone, if you're in Christchurch, we have a charity ball that takes place this Saturday, the 16th of August at the Showgrounds Function Centre in Rangiora. Proceeds will go to St John's. But a big one to look out for, 2 tickets to paradise. You only have 2 more days to get yourself into the draw to win a trip to 4 Pacific nations. That's Tonga, Fiji, Samoa and the Cook Islands. Tune in to New FM from 6 a.m. tomorrow morning for your chance to win 2 tickets to paradise. We make the draw Monday morning at 7:45 a.m. so good luck. For more details on 2 tickets to paradise and more community notices, check out newfm.com. I'll be back with some more community notices very shortly.
Thanks, Sana. Hey, talking about acting, what's method acting? That's when you...
It's when you like live the character off set. So like method acting, if you're going to play someone that's I guess like a drug addict, you would
go to that length
go to that
to experience it.
Place, yeah.
So when you first landed the role of Sam Malini, did you have to go through all the nursing training and, you know, and they learn all the jargon, the medical terms?
Worked at a cheese factory for a couple of years.
Come on, brother. I love that. I love that, man. Yeah. United, man. United. You know, it's funny because we used to stay on the corner of St. Luke's and Sandringham Road, and that's quite a busy intersection. And there were always a lot of car crashes that always used to happen at that intersection. Like people would run red lights and all that. And I remember one night after the show just started out, I was in bed and about, I don't know, 1:30 or something, and I heard this crash, and it was an accident, and I ran outside in this car, and there was this guy, and he was like, and he looked up and he saw me coming, and he goes, "Sam, am I gonna make it?" But he's not drunk, you know, he was drinking, so I went, "No, not tonight, mate."
Because when I think of when I was thinking of you driving the ambulance and rushing to these scenes,
were you clothed at the time?
Yeah, I was.
That's good. It makes a difference, man. It makes a difference.
There are other people in the room too, but I'm thinking
it's kind of weird, but yeah.
I mean, you probably don't understand all the medical terms, but you should at least know how to perform CPR. So I've got a friend that I want to introduce you to. So
he's a live model, man. Not sanitary, you know.
Okay, so all right. So where's this fabrication taking place?
So the scene is Rachel McKenna was driving the car.
Yeah, Rachel McKenna.
Yeah, she was driving the car.
Yeah, we're there. We're there. Rachel McKenna. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Sam Malini is the first to arrive on the scene.
Okay.
So what would Sam Malini do?
What would Sam Malini do?
Yeah, what was
it? Would be like.
Hang on. Are you okay? I need the heartbeat.
Hang on, we need to cut this up.
I need to.
Hang on, we need to get in there.
The lion sleeps tonight. Okay, hang on.
You know what?
And I can sing. Hang on, yeah. I need a time of day. I need where it's going to be.
I've got to set the scene for you.
Has she been drinking or has she been smoking cigarettes?
Shouldn't Sam be asking the patient?
Well, I don't know.
I'm not in the scene.
How are you? Have you been... You're the one that's making it up, Steven Spielberg. You told me Paul Henry was coming. I came for Paul Henry.
Okay, so...
Is Paul Henry going to be here or what?
Luke here, he's in his mid-20s. No. He hasn't been drinking.
Oh, so Luke.
He hasn't been drinking. But he's got arthritis. I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Sam Malini turns up on the scene. What does he do?
All right. First off, right, you got to check the airways, right? You got to clear the airways.
Yeah.
So you just get in there. That stuff out. Because you don't want to put your face down there, why? Because if there's issue bears in there, no way. Next one, check the nifu, right there. Okay, so because hey, and if it's from the kingdom, there's some gold in there. You get the gold, man. I'm telling you. They don't pay you too much, man. So you check for the gold. Oh, silly. Right, and then you come in. Right. So it's all there. First thing, check that it's breathing.
Yeah.
So you have to listen. Right?
Yeah.
What the hell? Why you do that? Okay.
You know, next time I watch Shortland Street and I see them in action, I'm going to say that's just...
No, hang on. But then you find out, because if it's religious or whatever, because if it's a religious person, you can't. So you have to go through the nose up here.
That's a Spider-Man moment. You gotta go to Spider-Man style.
Spider-Man.
I think we're going to move on to the next segment now. Now, remember your clues were I am female, attended Auckland Girls Grammar. I formed an all-girl band called Viva, and we took out the Smoke-Free Pacifica Beats Award in 2007. Joining us on the desk is our social guide to tell us what's worth keeping an eye out for. Anna.
Hi. Now, Polynesians are generally known to the rest of the world as good rugby players. Go the All Blacks. Yes. But this segment is dedicated to celebrating the waves Polynesian creatives are making in the arts community. Big waves. Like huge.
Surfing.
Massive. This week we've got the spotlight on our artists taking our stories to the international stage at the Edinburgh Fringe Festival. Now this festival attracts an audience of around 4 million. Like I said, massive. Included in the season are artists such as the Mile Dance Company, theatre group Killer Coconut Crew, and Victor Rogers' play Black Faggot. Now, I want to talk about this Black Faggot. I had the poster for this play on my fridge at home during the Auckland season, and every person that would come in the door looked at it, read it, said it, Black Faggot, what is that? Well, I can assure you the play's content is as much provocative as its title. This is how it came about. Victor saw a church rally on the news one night during the same-sex marriage bill debate. He watched it and he said, one of those kids is probably gay and feeling quite wretched about it. The result is a series of hilarious and touching monologues. A parade of colourful characters collide in a raw, emotional and outrageous situations. We've got the undercover brother who is trying his best to prove that he is straight, an island mama whose beloved son turns out to be a queer, a teenager trying to pray the gay away, and a staunch, tough Samoan who's out proud and in your face. It is the winner of 5 Auckland Fringe Awards and 2 Melbourne Fringe Awards. Black Faggot's Edinburgh season is directed by Roy Ward and stars Fasitua Amosa and Beulah Koale, who of course is the lead in The Last Saint. All the best, boys. I'm sure they'll be bringing home more awards for the trophy cabinet.
We're going to talk more sport right now. Here is our sports wrap with our sports rapper, SJ. Welcome to the show.
Thanks, Shandles. Sport is massive, and you've only given me 3 minutes to cover it, so I'll do my best. I could start with a fantastic spectacle of the Commonwealth Games in Glasgow earlier this month. And meanwhile, while that was happening down the southern hemisphere, we got to witness the Waratahs break the Crusaders' spell and become the Super Rugby champions. And on this note, I'm just wondering, is this an indication of the Wallabies' form, not only for this weekend's game, but for the rest of the year?
I'm looking ahead. World Cup next year. And the Wallabies look good.
It's hard to say.
It's hard to say.
Well, while we're talking about rugby union, I thought tonight I'll touch on a tournament, and that's the ITM Cup 2014. A key match that I'm looking forward to in this round one is the typical clash of the foes, Canterbury versus Auckland. Now, looking back at the 2013 ITM, the Southerners are currently the defending champions. Auckland just finishing 3rd in the Premiership division table, so 2 quality sides. But there's a key player that you should look out for in the Canterbury side, and that's the young Fijian utility back, William Saukuru. The reason why I'm highlighting this player is he's just explosive. In the last warm-up match against Tasman, he just sealed the game in the 75th minute with a 80-metre runaway try. It was impressive. He basically silenced the Tasman crowd. And so I expect more of that for his Canterbury season, just except when he goes up against counties.
We're talking ITM Cup now. Predictions, semi-finalists, your top 4.
Steelers all the way. I'm going to chuck the capital in there, Wellington. Canterbury is most likely going to have an impressive season this year, and I'll just end it off with Auckland as my top 4.
I have the same top 4 with Auckland taking it out.
Oh, you poor thing.
Yeah, Auckland all the way. Blue and white, dynamite. Thanks. We'll do it again next week. Here with more community notices, here's Sana.
Hi again, Jandals. Hey guys, and to the capital, the Pasifika Medical Association, in partnership with the Pasifika Futures through Whānau Ora, presents the 17th annual conference on the 28th and 29th of August at Max Function Centre in Wellington. Go to pacifichealth.org.nz for more details. But another biggie for ya, Radio 531 PI want to send you and a loved one to the Alopaupau Festival in Samoa. Flights and accommodation all paid for thanks to our good friends at Alopaupau, plus $531 spending money. This is all happening on the 15th to the 19th of September in Samoa. So tune in to Radio 531 PI tomorrow morning from 6 a.m. for your chance to win 2 tickets to Alopaupau in Samoa. For more details on the Alopaupau in Samoa and more community notices, check out radio531pi.com.
No one says bow bow better than you. Thanks, Anna.
Bow, bow.
Now, remember your clues were: I am female, attended Auckland Girls Grammar, I formed an all-girl band called Viva, and we took out the Smoke-Free Pacifica Beats Award in 2007. Let's see if you got it right. She is R&B singer Rhea, and she joins us right now. Rhea, thanks for joining us on the show.
No worries.
Hey, let's talk about the girl band Viva. When you decided to go solo, because you're using your real name, Rhea, you didn't want to use a stage name? Because Viva is like a stage name. You didn't want to, like a Sasha Fierce or anything
I didn't
like that?
think about it that much. But now I wish I did. Like, only because it's kind of hard to find my name and stuff online when people try and search. But yeah, it's all good.
You're in the presence of actors, writers, directors. Have you ever thought about getting into acting yourself?
I did a few acting things in high school, like our musicals, but not professionally. Like, I've never thought about it that way.
Well, there you guys go.
Give it a try.
Yeah.
Don't let us put you off.
Nah, you've inspired me, actually.
Can you see yourself going nutty like Pinball?
No, probably not. That's a gift. I don't think I've got that.
Nutty is a gift. Nutty is a gift.
Yeah, nutty's a good gift.
All right.
Just keeps on giving.
What can we look forward to in the future from Rhea?
I'm working on an EP at the moment, so that should be out next month. And it's only, I think, 4 songs in the whole thing, so it's a short version of an album.
Cool.
That's what I'm working on now, yeah.
And you're about to perform for us as well?
Yeah, yes.
Looking forward to that. You've got some great backup dancers as well. Hey, special thanks to all my guests, Katrina Lolo here, to Sana, to Anna and SJ, and of course the brothers Renz and Joe Naufahu. Make sure you go out, watch the film The Last Saint. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you next week. Here's Rhea to take us out. Ciao for now.